They have a very tanky team. I'm not gonna get to play against that team later in the game. But hey, at least I have an Anivia and things. It genuinely can't be any worse than the last Anivia, right? I trust my Anivia mid, unless it's the same player, and I don't feel like going to check, but I hope it's not. I'm just gonna pretend it's not either way. This Anivia is gonna pop off. It can get worse. I don't know if it really can. This is a league, but even my standards have a limit. If I was level 3, I would run over there, but me not being level 3 kind of defeats the purpose. Okay, well, she actually got one. Alright, I don't think it's the same Anivia. This one's too smart.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
The last one was busy running it down. This one's too smart. Oh, he took half my jungle. Man. Oh, he actually took 2 of my camps. That's unfortunate. Wonder if I can make it to his red in time. Probably not. I'm gonna try. Probably gonna die for this, but what's the worst that happens? Nope. Thanks, bud. They might try to choose me over here. I'm not sure, though. Because he might be in that bush. Yeah, they were waiting to choose. Ah, no, I'm getting CC'd. It's okay, Galio took it. They could collapse. Wait, why aren't they collapsing? Okay, never mind. I thought they would collapse because Darius gets 2 free kills there. I genuinely thought they would collapse there. Huh. So wait, then you run up in the river knowing where they are. What? Do I want to run up there? Not really, but I might. Now they turned around.
All things linger in our shadow.
There we go. I didn't think this was gonna be gankable. Is it even gonna be gankable? Probably not. Zach's gonna show up over here anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's warded anyways.
An enemy has been slain.
Hey, I don't know if we're gonna fight this. We should be able to kill here. Okay, well, Zeri killed herself. Nothing of value was lost. Do I want to push one more wave? Might as well. Does she have TP? She doesn't have TP. I actually don't have enough mana to really push this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
What sound do they make? Feathers falling on fresh snow.
Nothing of value was lost there.
Well hunted, dear wolf.
At least Darius is popping off. Kindred being picked like once in pro play happens like every year. That means quite literally nothing. There's like 3 pro players that play carry junglers that occasionally like to pick Kindred when everything else is banned. Which is sad. I really wish jungle and pro play wasn't just Sejuani duty. I'm not gonna lie. I really wish the fucking jungle was so much more interesting. But you get to play Sejuani, and you get to play Sejuani, and everybody plays Sejuani. What's that? You didn't want to play Sejuani? Too fucking bad. You're playing Sejuani. You play the boar whore, you play the boar whore, everybody play the boar whore. If boar whore is not available, well then you play like Wukong. And you accept it. An LTA North? The fuck is LTA? Oh wait, is LTA like the rebrand of the LCS name? Is that what it is? I genuinely... okay.
Rampage.
Why is the LTA? Oh, she's dead.
Slain.
That's still like the weirdest rebrand to me. Why did they rebrand it to the LTA? No, she's dead.
In time.
See if he comes over here. He will. For a second. And you're gonna leave now. Goodbye. Also, the only other thing I know about pro play right now, since I didn't even know it was called the LCS was called the LTA now, is what the fuck happened to MSI? MSI is normally in May. Like, what is their schedule now? It's like almost June. Like, when is MSI anymore?
I wonder how they see
Be the end of June? That's so weird. So, like, instead of just having one, like, in the middle of the year and one at the end of the year, it's like, now you have, like, 2 international tournaments, like, 3 months apart, I guess? Weird.
ahead, dear wolf.
The splits are so long. I know that a lot of them do, like, 3 splits for some reason, and I know that, like, the LCK apparently isn't even doing playoffs this time, which is stupid.
There are so many ways to die.
Thought it was weird that, yeah, no, MSI normally is in May, so yeah, no, you're not crazy for once, Kitty. Yeah, it's kind of weird that MSI is not happening. You know what's a common trend for these last 2 games? Is in both of the last 2 games, I can't, oh, there we go. In both the last 2 games, anyways, my bot lane keeps trying to pick the mechanical ADCs like Samira and Zeri and things, and they play against Varus and get stomped, and it's like, can you guys just please play like Ashe or something and stop getting stomped in the lane? I beg you.
How long will we be together?
Has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing spree.
There's no time for playoffs. Well, I get that obviously with 3 splits it kind of messes that up, but like I just mean in terms of like I feel like if you have to get rid of playoffs, there shouldn't be 3 splits because I feel like playoffs are like hyphy. Like in anything, not having playoffs in my opinion is makes things so much lamer.
Has been slain.
Like playoffs and like whether it be like a like any kind of a tournament are so much more hype. Oh, Galio's already here. I am leaving. I'm not dying for you, Zeri. You are not worth my death. They're trying so hard to cheese. These two have to be a duo. No, I can't. Okay. Oh, he's still here. Dude, please go back to your lane. At least he's dead.
An ally has been slain.
Like, go back to your lane, dude. This fucking Galio just won't go to his lane. I mean, I guess it works out because he's denying himself a bunch of XP, but like, god damn, bro. I'm sorry, your Zack's not gonna carry no matter how much you try to nut hug him.
They laugh
and scream
and dance.
and flee.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Tomorrow is a hope, never a promise.
Okay, Zack is top, so I'm going to Drake. I hope Summer Split at least has. There has to be some kind of playoffs. Like, I feel like it's very weird to not have playoffs. Who knows though? I really like. I'm still. I don't like esports. A lot of esports leagues anymore though, because I think franchising makes it so much boring when they're a league. Esports was so much more entertaining. Like the way like CS does it, where there's just a bunch of tournaments and things, and occasionally like Valve sponsors like some bigger tournaments. Those are so much more entertaining. Hello. He's alive. I'm so okay. He's not alive. I streamed. What do you mean? Me? I mean, I stream against Alt League occasionally. Yeah. Like I get that franchising it helps like sponsors and like org owners want to invest more, so I get it from that perspective. But from the perspective as a viewer, I don't want to watch the shitty NA teams play against each other for fucking 6 months. I want to watch them occasionally play in a tournament and occasionally upset a Korean team and shit, and like it gets entertaining that way. I don't want to watch fucking FlyQuest shit on whatever random fucking content creator team is in NA. It's boring to me. I want to watch like occasionally the upset from the dog shit teams, you know. Even if an A and EU aren't gonna win very often, even if they win occasionally, it's still more entertaining than watch them play against each other when they're already bad, you know. Got him. Guys, I'm nuts. I'm glad you enjoy it. But yeah, I do stream. I stream League and Valorant, mostly League, but when I get burnt out of League, like right now, I play a bit more Valorant on stream. But I play most of it. I will warn you, like any human being, I get salty at League. I will complain about the game. If complaining in any way, shape, or form is gonna bug you, I will warn you. I do get mad at the game. Like anybody, I will get annoyed. I am, in fact, as shocking as it may be, a human being with a range of emotions.
Those who dread us grant us the most power.
Ow. Dickhead. Who doesn't? There's a subset of like YouTube viewers and like TikTok viewers and like Twitch viewers who think that you're supposed to only glaze Riot 24/7 and you're not allowed to actually have a range of emotions, and if you get mad, you're a bad person, or like you're the worst streamer in the world. You're only allowed to be in a good mood and you're only allowed to glaze the company. And if you don't like something or you think there's a bad balance change, you're supposed to just immediately quit the game and never have any opinion about it.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
You're not allowed to enjoy League but think that the way the balance team handles balance currently is bad. That's illegal. You're not allowed to have that opinion. You're not allowed to say that you think $200 gacha skins are fucking stupid.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The only one who's really gonna kill a bunch is him. Man, fucking I'm going this and being greedy. I remember when I gassed up my Anivia at the start of the game. I went up the greed. Yeah. Valorant's monetization, like the FOMO, is stupid, but at least it's not gacha, to be fair. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. I get that it's just a company being greedy, but at the same time, dude, you have had a player base support you so heavily for years. Don't kick them in the dick. Like, yeah. It's because there's also a lot of weirdness that comes with a league, because like people are always like, MOBA's a dying genre, which to be fair it is. There's not really a lot of MOBAs. But like they'll always be like, MOBA's a dying genre and they can't get new players, so they're gonna be greedy, or this will fix the new player. But they just ignore so much of it. It's like, dude, old games and quote unquote dying genres, like MMO's been a quote unquote dying genre for so long, but MMOs still can grow and a lot of them can pop off. Like just constantly pretending like just because it's an older genre, it has to be like you have to milk your player base and you can never do anything positive is stupid. Legends of Runeterra. Okay, see, Legends of Runeterra had the opposite issue that League had, though, where apparently one of the biggest issues from everybody I know who played Legends of Runeterra is that they were too generous. Because they like made it so you could get like everything for free and good, so it was just like there was no real way they were making a profit from it. Which is kind of funny. They went from one extreme to the other.
We are the waking.
I'm gonna start it. This is a really bad idea, mind you. But I'm an idiot. Alright, that works out. And he's dead. So let's go. Pop it off.
Few are, dear wolf.
Right, terrible at balancing in all aspects. Pretty much. Balancing is not Riot's strong suit.
All your life has led to this moment. All will know us in time.
I will say though, as a long-time League player, it'd never be as bad as, I don't know. I disagree. I think Riot is much worse than Blizzard. I play Overwatch, and Overwatch is great now after a lot of the changes. It's perfectly fine compared to League. I think Riot is so much worse than Blizzard is at this point. Overwatch has its shitty issues, but it's, I mean, even when it's greed for like Battle Pass, for example, is better. They give you at least like 60% of your free currency back for your Battle Pass and stuff. Like you don't even like, or every 2 Battle Passes you can get one of the 2 for free. It's like they're so much better with that. Balance wise, I don't think is that bad, but to be fair, they have a lot less characters. People just hate the 5v5 and 6v6 thing, but like again, that's really player by player dependent. The biggest thing that Blizzard did to piss people off, like for Overwatch, for example, is the PvE thing. But let's be real here. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? I ain't gonna fucking crash out about a PvE thing. Riot promised an MMO, and then scrapped all progress, and now nobody knows if it's actually really ever gonna come out. Like, who cares?
Spoil the chase.
More pissed off about 5v5, which, I mean, to be fair, I get people not liking the 5v5 change, but at the end of the day, a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it. It's kind of 50-50. There's a hole in the map right there, and I will never unsee this. I have not seen that one yet, but if you have your... nope.
There are so many ways to die.
I mean, even in terms of 6v6, they've done a lot of 6v6 stuff recently, too. Like, even then, they decided, you know what, as much as, like, they disagree with it being something that really needs to be a thing, they've even went back and they did a mini, like, competitive 6v6 season. They've done a lot of, like, game modes and things with 6v6.
Fear makes the chase more
The PvE you're excited for? I get being excited for it, but at the end of the day, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you shouldn't have been excited for it. But I'm saying, but at the end of the day, it doesn't detract from the fact that the game, it's still, like, Overwatch and stuff, for example, still can be great.
All things linger.
in our shadow.
Unfortunately, things that are getting developed that just don't work out sometimes just suck.
Destroyed a turret.
Look at League, like, what, 3 years ago when they did the Viego event, and, you know, they had to pretty much retcon the entire event because everybody was like, wow, your fucking event was dog piss. Like, sometimes they try stuff and it doesn't work out, and then it's like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
Your turret has been destroyed.
The only true death is to never live.
The Riot MMO. That's if the Riot MMO ever actually even comes out, since they restarted all progress on it. I wouldn't be surprised if in like a year from now they're like, yeah, so actually we restarted development on it, and actually it just didn't seem like it was coming together well, so we decided we're gonna cut costs and not do it. I wouldn't be surprised. Another Destiny clone. See, Destiny's one of those games where, like, I fucking love Destiny 1. Destiny 2 was dick. I don't care what anyone says. They did. Destiny 2 never lived up to the hype, except for the Final Shape conclusion story was kind of fun. But so, beside the point. Fucking Destiny 2 was fun. Or Destiny was fun. But holy fuck, Bungie is terrible at fucking telling a story in the game. They had so much potential with it. There's so much potential with Destiny. But oh my god, they're ass at telling the story in the game. Like, Destiny 1, half the story being told through Grimoire cards is fucking stupid. Mind you. Destiny 2, I mean, has a lot of war cards too.
Yet they are never prepared.
But hey, according to Riot, the Valorant replay system is apparently gonna be coming out in September this year. as they also nerfed the utility creep. Now, are either of those two really going to happen? Probably not, but that's what they said. And would Wholesome Riot Games ever lie to us?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
I was saving that one minion's life for as long as I could. I didn't even need to do that though. The game's over. Oh, let's go. We win. Woo. Alright. Works for me. Second most damage in the game. That's perfectly fine.